Hi everybody, it's me, Salem Mini Moon here, and today I'm going to talk about, well, I guess I've talked about this a lot of times on YouTube, but here it goes, false flagging. Now we have made, I guess, a lot of videos on this YouTube channel talking about it, but this is really just actually a video talking about how YouTube doesn't do a good job looking at all the videos that are flagged to them. For example, you'll have videos that do legitimately violate the community guidelines or legitimately are committing copyright and trademark infringement. Now, for every one of those videos that are doing legitimately violating or infringing, there are tons of videos on YouTube that are not doing any of that. Now, a lot of people have come up with a lot of excuses to why YouTube make these bad decisions. Well, there are about some excuses to how this is done. If you listen to some people, they'll claim it's because the YouTube moderators are volunteers. Now, there is no evidence or proof to back that up. I mean, it's not like you can go on YouTube and look up the moderators, and it's not like the moderators are listed as volunteers. They don't even list them as moderators at all. They call them YouTube review staff. Now, regardless of what they call them, nowhere does it say they're volunteer. Most likely they are professional by Google to work at YouTube to look at videos. But they're lazy, obviously, and they really can't take the time to look at the videos, even though that is what their job is, to look at videos and make decisions based on the content. These moderators obviously give in to knee-jerk reactions, mostly basing on things. If you're ranting or if you're talking about anything, it don't matter. You could be talking about, I don't know, moving into your new house like we did yesterday or on Friday, and that can be, and some moderator pissed off at that video when it's sent to their quantity, and you'll lose your good standing. So these moderators obviously have prejudice for every single thing that comes their way. They give in to every knee-jerk reaction. You know, and the sad thing is there are people on YouTube who false flag videos just to encourage this bad behavior. Yes, there are people on YouTube who do false flag videos because they know the moderators will give in to the impulse as soon as they see it. And these moderators have probably been doing this since day one. Now, I know a lot of people like to blame YouTube's moderating or reviewing or whatever you want to call it on Google's ownership since 2006 AD. But I have a theory that this has been going on back in 2005 AD, back when YouTube was independent. Now, I know some people are going to say that you obviously did something wrong to get the video removed. Now, if I'm coming on making a video talking about how YouTube review staff does a bad job reviewing videos, that's not violating community guidelines. That's not violated in terms of use or service of a website, and that's certainly not committing any copyright or trademark infringement. So somebody can't say that I was doing something wrong. And these moderators can't claim they don't have the time to look at stuff. That's their job. Their job is to moderate content that is reported to them to violate community guidelines or have committed copyright infringement or trademark infringement. They can't and just pass it and just hit a button and go on. These moderators are under the mentality or the impression that if it's coming their way, it's bad. and they don't need to give it a fair shake. These moderators obviously are lazy because there's no liability. Yeah, of course there's no liability, public or legal or private or otherwise, to anyone that gets their videos not done so. I'm sure you can still challenge the claim, you can still debate it, but there isn't any liability, so that's why they act that way. Okay? Now there are some people on YouTube who believe, well, these are mostly detractors, of course, because no normal YouTuber or partner or advertiser believes this. But the detractors believe if the video got removed, that means it legitimately got justice done to it. No. That video was just wrongly reviewed, and justice was not served on it. The sad thing about the YouTube reviewing staff is that they can't take the time to look at a video. Obviously a video where somebody is committing some crime, I don't know, is the same as me coming on talking about YouTube not being able to review the videos right. So obviously both videos are violating community guidelines right now. According to the moderators, your birthday video and a video of somebody abusing a cat or a dog are both violating community guidelines. And that's their mentality, unfortunately. It's kind of sad, but that's the way they act like. I'm Sailor Mini Moon, and I'll see you later.